Before we proceed into the video of the day, I just needed to drop this here. You mustn't have something to complain about in your marriage. The fact that every other person is complaining about their husband or their men or what have you doesn't mean that you should join the bandwagon to do so that you'll be perceived as being woke, or you will not be perceived or seen as a pick me. I just needed to drop that here before we proceed into the video of the day so that you understand better where I'm coming from.
I wasn't feeling well last night, and so my husband offered to change the sheets on our bed because fresh, clean sheets is my love language. I cried literal tears of joy when he offered to do this, and then I went and laid on the couch in our bathroom waiting for the sheets to get changed. He comes in and he asks me if there's any particular sheets that I want. I say no, I don't have a preference. Then he comes back in to ask me if a certain set of sheets he found are clean. I tell him I'm not sure which ones he's talking about, but any of the sets in our cabinet are clean. Then he comes back in with an old ripped blanket and asks if he can use that as our comforter or if he should use our nice red one. So I tell him he should probably use the nice red one. Then he comes back in and he asks me which pillowcase I want on the pillow that I'm going to use for my head and which one I want on the pillow that I'm going to use for my legs, because I sleep with one pillow on my head and I sleep with one in between my legs. Then he comes back in and he asks me if we have any mints that he can put on the pillow. Then he comes back in and he tells me that he's done. And so I go in there to inspect his job, and he put the comforter on the bed upside down. And so I kind of poked fun at that. And I was like, well, it looks great, but the comforter's upside down. And he was like, it's the right way though, right? And I was like, well, by definition, upside down does mean the wrong way. But like, other than that, yeah, I guess it's the right way. And then I just congratulated him on a job done, took an oxy, and went to sleep in my clean sheets.
I mean, I know we're in a generation that just loves to pinpoint fault in every single thing. I mean, especially in the good things. And to be honest, it's very much okay to be grateful about the little things and even the big things, but especially the little things in this case. Yes, be grateful for the bare minimum and be grateful for the princess treatment, like you all call it to be. Don't be a sadist. Stop enjoying embarrassing people online, especially your loved ones. Don't do that. All I can see in this video is a man just trying to please his wife and a wife getting irritated by that. Yes, he might not be a very detailed person, which is common with a lot of men. The fact that you're detailed and your husband is the opposite of you, it doesn't mean anything to me. The fact that he's even trying is all that matters. Like, it matters to him. He wanted to please you. He wanted, because he knows that you're a very observant, very detailed person. You might even have an OCD, because why is someone arranging the bed like that? And I mean, didn't you know all these things before you even got married? But now you're married, you're making it a big deal for you. Meanwhile, then it wasn't a deal breaker for you. You should have gotten married to someone that is as detailed as you are, as observant as you are. But because you're married, like I always say, these things that were not a red flag for you is now giving you issues, and you're coming on social media to complain about it. Some women in this case would even be very thankful that he even tried, but social media people will tag it bare minimum, and that's okay. At least she's not as arrogant as you are. Let's even take a look at some of the comments under this one. And this said, that's how my 6-year-old son completes any task, meaning the man is behaving like a child. Look at the way you're disgracing your husband online just for people to talk about him. Wait, hear me out. I love that he cared so much that he didn't want to get it wrong. He kept checking to make sure it was all going to be okay because you were sick. I mean, I share the same sentiments with this comment. Am I alone in this? Obviously, we're alone in this because every other person was saying the opposite. I know it feels like you're carrying the mental load, but I hear it more that your comfort was more important to him than doing it wrong and you being comfortable. That's exactly the same way I see this man, and I don't know why a lot of people were tagging it weaponized incompetence. Like how? This one says, I just realized I don't actually know when my husband keeps the clean sheet. I just tell him I want clean sheets and he changes them, washes the old one and put them away. Exactly. You're the person that is not detailed observant in this relationship. But when it's a man that is like you, it's a problem. Like, come on, there's no comparison to these things. There's always one person better at doing something than the other in a marriage and a relationship, and it's not bad. This one says, never congratulate someone for doing something you don't get congratulated for. I mean, you're doing that because that's how you like it. So why do you want someone to congratulate you for doing something that pleases you? I don't understand. I don't understand. Wow. Answering all that 100 questions is more exhausting than when I would change sheets myself. She should have just stood up from her sick bed to change it herself. Please, it's just annoying at this point. I don't see anything with my husband asking me how I want something to be done. In fact, it's better that you ask me than you do it anyway. Just anyhow you want to do it in a way that I would not want. It's better that you ask me, okay?
Okay, if you're a man, keep scrolling. Ladies, specifically wives or women who live with your male partner, tell me if this is normal or if I'm just a terrible person. Nothing stresses me out more than when my husband is relaxing. When he's at work, when he's working out, when he's cleaning the garage, when he's doing his laundry, doing the dishes, whatever. When he's up and busy and moving around, my resting heart rate is at an all-time low. I'm feeling amazing. My skin is glowing. I feel zen. I feel at peace. The second he sits on the couch, the second he's sleeping in, I have the blood pressure of a hummingbird. My stress level is at an all-time high. I'm nervously sweating. I'm clenching my jaw. Like, my poor husband can't catch a break. Like, unless the sun has gone down, the day is over, the day is done, we are both on the couch, we are both watching a movie, like, that's okay. But if the sun is up, if the sun is still shining, he best be moving around. He best be doing some work.
Like you said, your poor husband can't catch a break because are you a witch? Are you a witch? You're gonna answer that question. I don't even know what is wrong with the women of this generation, honestly. Like, try and cut your husband some slack. You see a man working his ass off every other day and he gets a break a day or two and he cannot be himself around you. Like, he cannot relax even in his own home. He can't breathe fresh air because he has a wife that is monitoring his every move. Please, I beg you, life is already hard. So hard. So hard. Just do well to marry someone that will not make it harder for you. Someone that will not just stress you out. Please, this goes to both men and women because this. Anyway, this comment says it's the opposite for me. When I hear him strumming the guitar or anything he enjoys, it makes me so happy and at peace. He's usually always working, moving around, cleaning and fixing something. So it gives me relief to know that he is still taking time for himself. Obviously, there are still sane wives out there. I hope he finds his soulmate. This is coming from a man. I'm sure the men will be triggered with this, but would you blame them? I feel successful if my husband truly gets to relax on the weekend, to get him finally sit down, enjoy a meal, relax, watch a little TV. He got so much on his plate, it's halfway impossible. Come on, especially when you see a man that is working hard almost every other day. It doesn't take anything. If he wants to sleep during the day, leave him be. Stop being a pain in the neck. Recorded while laying down in bed with the sun up. Sounds about right. I mean, did you see that? She's laid down with the sun up and just coming to social media. So what is she doing with her time? Nothing, absolutely nothing. What you don't understand is that his stress is also elevated when he's trying to relax because he knows you're judging him. He's literally never truly resting in peace. For real. That's why you see a lot of men just having high blood pressure even while they have a family that is supposed to be your comfort, your peace, a place that just suits you. Glad this love didn't find me. I'm glad for you too. What about yourself? It's daylight in this video and you're sitting down or laying down relaxing. Weird. I feel a little stressed out now. I mean, at least this comment on under this one is even a lot more, understandable as opposed to the first one. Oh, let me know. I don't know. Maybe I'm the one that didn't understand the first lady, but I didn't see anything wrong. I didn't see anything wrong with both men. It's just very sad that a lot of wives just try to seek validation from online people as regards their husbands and their marriages. And that's actually very silly of you because you think that those people supporting you online love you. You are very far from being wise. You're not wise, to be honest, and it's only a foolish woman that would scatter her home with her own hand. But anyways, let me know your thoughts about these two videos that I just played here. Let me know your honest thoughts. Am I overthinking things, or are their feelings valid? Yes, these two women, are their feelings valid? Well, that brings me to the end of my video. Thank you all so much for sticking with me to the end of this video. Please do to like this video. As usual, subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and I'll see you all in another one. Okay, bye.